Welcome to the Nutrition Collaborative podcast, where we cut through the noise, bust the myths, and bring you nothing but truth about health, fitness, and everything in between. I'm Alec Moore, dietitian, and each week we'll dive into what really works when it comes to achieving lasting health and fitness. No gimmicks, no BS, just real talk, real success stories, and a holistic approach to living your healthiest life. Whether you're here for practical tips, inspiration from real client journeys, or just to find out what's actually worth your time, this is the podcast for you. Let's break it down, get empowered, and focus on what truly matters for your health. The health, fitness, and supplement industry is a breeding ground for scams. From coaches selling cookie cutter meal plans and programs to supplement companies coming out of nowhere, a million claims and no science to back it, and proprietary blends, to culty gurus who say that doctors know nothing and that research is wrong. I've seen it all at this point, and I'm really fed up with it, to be honest with you. My goal for health, or my idea of health, is not tearing someone down and screaming all of their diagnoses in their face to then profit off of it and tell them if they don't follow all of what you say and buy all of your own supplements that you make, that they're going to live a terrible, unhealthy life and die early. So today we're going to break down how to spot a scam in the health and fitness industry, because I don't want you wasting your time, your energy, your money, or really at the end of the day, your life. Because here's the thing. The goal is to help you, not harm you. That's the whole point of health and coaching in this industry. It should be. But some people are hungry for money, and they see problems that they might have a solution to, but the way that they market it to you and how they go about it, their business tactics to do that, be disgusting in the world right now. If I'm going to sit here, you're coming to me with an extreme health condition, I'm not going to say you have this. You need my special, super expensive program that's going to strip you of your quality of life and your happiness. And at the end of the day, what you're coming to me with is stressors. You're coming to me with physiological stress. That's what disease is. And you are told this is going to be very expensive and you have to do it. So there's stress immediately, right? How is that helping the individual who's coming to you with a bunch of stress? You're adding more stress to their plate and spiraling them and pushing them around to certain products and protocols, and you're not actually helping them, but you're making a killing off of it. And then you market it to all these influencers to just run it down the domino effect. I just love it. No, it's pathetic. This is not going to be there's no BS here. This is, I'm pretty firm on this, and we're going to talk about it today. So the first one I wanted to talk about, okay, when it comes to spotting scams, is the too good to be true. Quick fixes, special workouts, magical workouts. If a claim sounds like an infomercial from 2006, it should probably be left in 2006. Okay. So if it sounds too good to be true, let's say 30 pounds down in 2 weeks, or melting fat, or this fat burner will melt inches off of your waistline in weeks, or these crazy claims, right? Like destroy all inflammation. The person selling that probably doesn't even know what the definition, like what inflammation is in the body. They probably also never had their CRP tested. They probably don't even know what CRP is. But hey, this magical potion for $500 a month drops your inflammation. Because why? I was paid to say that. That's all these supplement companies are doing. So if it's too good to be true, it probably is. The next one is my favorite: buzzwords over credentials. All right. So, there's no such thing as a certified detox specialist. No, that is just someone in their basement who sees a spot in the market where they can make some money. Okay. Your holistic guru, okay, on their Instagram bio, it took them no testing, no board certifications, no schooling. In theory, they could pop out of the womb and tomorrow post that and say, I'm a detox specialist, or I'm a holistic guru. No, you're not. Okay. Buzzwords, you're going to find them all over Instagram, these influencers, it's all over the place, but you want to look for credentials. Okay. Registered dietitian, CSCS, CPT, MD, we're talking about real licensed professionals or certified practitioners in some facet. You will see all kinds of made up names behind people's first and last names. Lean towards the people who give you real education and they don't fear monger you into buying scammy products. So, functional medicine expert, also another one. No, that's a self-proclaimed person. Like that's not, it's not a real thing. So, your 48-hour weekend in Bali learning functional medicine is not going to make you a functional medicine expert. These 48-hour courses are a joke and they are not actual credentials. Now, I did mention a little bit of like fear-based stuff, right? Fear-based marketing, if you will. And this is pure manipulation. So good marketing, is going to have you buying things without knowing what it actually does, because they're going to talk about emotions. They're going to talk about how it makes you feel, but it actually doesn't. They're going to talk about all of your pain points. Oh, joint pain and clearing inflammation. And you think that you need that because, wow, that made me feel really like I really connected with that. That's their point. That's what good marketing is. So these companies are good at marketing, and maybe some businesses, maybe I need to take a page from their book when it comes to marketing, who knows? But not when it comes to the health and fitness of human lives that I actually care about. You should feel after reading something or hearing, an ad or seeing an ad or seeing someone's post, that education should empower you to do something. It shouldn't fear you into doing something. If you feel scared after watching something, like, oh my gosh, if I don't get this, like what's going to happen to me? Or if I don't buy this program, like what's going to happen to me? I got to buy it now. If you feel that way, it's probably a scam. Education should literally empower you. It should wake you up and have you feel excited, not scared. Big difference there. And that's a big red flag right away. Next one, okay? Supplements and proprietary blends. Vague labels. And one of my favorites here was supplements. Oh my goodness, you guys. One of my favorites. They have a laundry list of claims. Claim after claim after claim after claim. And it does this, it's green check mark this, and X bloating, and X out this and that. And it's just all this, but it's like, okay, I can't even find the label. Where is the supplement fact label or the dietary supplement or whatever? Where is the label? So many of these companies don't actually include the nutrition label or supplement label on their website. I have to dig around and it's not on there. That's your number one red flag. Point blank period. Your number one red flag in spotting gimmicks and scams in the supplemental world is if you go to their website and they have all of these claims. So many claims, it does this, and there's a little bit of fear mongering in there too. Love that. Then you're like, well, what's in it? Well, I can't even find what's in it. Oh, but it's $65 a month. Okay, I can sign up, I can pay you, I can learn about all the claims, but what am I actually buying? I know you've been there. It's on Amazon. It's on so many different products. I need to find some examples to show you guys because it's a real thing. You're like, oh, and then you get it in the mail, you take it, nothing happens. Why? They're hiding the label from you. They don't legally have to show you on their website what's on the label until you get it. It's on the package, so they can't be sued there, but it's not on their website. Why? Because they're hiding it. There's no other reason. If I had a really good product that did things, is because it actually has something in it that does it, and I would want to show you that. Look what's in this. Like, this is what's in this. This is what's in this. It's not a proprietary blend. We've got this. If they were hiding the supplement label entirely, but they're blasting you with claims, it is a scam. Do not even think about buying it if you cannot access the dang label. Then we have scammy labels and MLMs, multi-level marketing. They come up with these products. They, find buzzwords on the internet that that might be trending right now. And then they blast it all on one page, put it in a proprietary blend, throw a little bit of electrolytes in there, make you feel good. They throw vitamin D in there, very much needed. They'll throw, magnesium glycinate in there, might calm you a little bit. They might, the electrolytes might kind of move some blood around in your body and get some oxygen moving around, make you feel a little bit better. And then they're like, I'm so bought in, it's changing my life. No, it's not. Those proprietary blends are a joke. You gotta know what you're buying. And if you can't access the label, big red flag. And if it's just a bunch of proprietary blends with a bunch of claims, it's also a big red flag. The next one, okay. Cookie cutter coaching. Yeah, so PDF, copy, paste, cookie cutter meal plans. I'm telling you guys, the ones who have worked with me have seen, very detailed, very to the gram, like specific to what they actually need, what they like, what they prefer, what they dislike, is not going to be included in there. Their schedule, it's based on these customized, individualized components. It's not just, here's what I gave this person for $150. Here's what I gave this person. You all need it. So it's just, it's the same calories. It's a scam. But they might present it to you like, oh, it's this perfect meal plan. It's going to make you burn belly fat, that stubborn belly fat. They're going to use those buzzwords against you. Those are your pain points. They're banking off of your pain points. Okay. Cookie cutter training programs. It's not individualized. Hate that. That's not coaching. That's a one-time plan built for some random person years ago that it may have gotten somebody results. It may not have, but it's not going to guarantee you results. Coaching is absolutely individualized. So none of that one-time stuff is going to get you where you really want to be. Okay. So let's talk about the hype of like before and afters. So like those transformations and photos. So if you see testimonials over science, that's a big red flag. My thing is like what happened after the transformation? Like, because I've seen people literally eat 700 to 800 calories a day because they think that's what they're supposed to do for 30 to 40 days straight, eating the same 4 foods and eating literally like basically nothing. And they say, oh, I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. It's like, well, duh. You are very depleted. You're dehydrated. You're malnourished. You have nothing in your body. That tracks. Congrats. Now, where do you go from here? You're probably going to gain weight immediately the moment you start eating because your body wants it, it needs it, and then you have no clue where to go from there. So you were taught nothing. You followed something blindly. You got results, but are they sustainable, lasting results that actually change your life? No. It's a temporary, so that they can sell that and say, oh, I lost 30 pounds. Then they go and sell that to somebody else. They don't actually care about you. That's the issue. That's my problem I have with all of this. They don't actually care about you, but they make you feel so good with their supplements and their claims. And, oh, you need our program. It's going to save your life. And if you don't, that is so scammy. Okay. Now we're going to put the icing on the cake here with the last one. Okay. If someone is preaching that they know all this stuff that no one else knows, okay, it's a cult. That's it. It's not a coaching program. It's not health coaching. It is a cult. They say all doctors are wrong. Research is misinterpreted. No one knows how to read it except for me. I've got all these answers and all these people are getting healed within my program and all of you need it or else you're going to die early and be sick and ill for the rest of your lives every day if you don't buy this right now. Do you not see the red flags there? Okay, this is not innovation at all. That's pure manipulation. It's not innovation. They're not changing anything. It's not how coaches operate. It's not how helpful people operate. That's not how empowering with education operates. That's how a cult operates. No other way around it. So if they claim to be this like special fancy pseudoscience guru, they are BSing you and they are making lots and lots. I'm talking 7 figures a month type of money. Yes, 7 figures a month on the most BS pseudoscience culty crap that is leaving you sick, leaving you confused because they didn't teach you anything. They just tossed you around from protocol to protocol on, oh, you need our gut protocol now because we messed your gut up because we don't know what we're doing. And now you need our gut protocol with our gut supplements that who creates? We do because we got you from every angle. That's their plan. They've had it all along. They've been doing it for years, and you will find these people and they will seem very, very captivating, motivating, and like a leader. Like they might be like, whoa, this guy's really, or girl really knows what they're talking about. And so you get bought in. They have a big following because they've culted out so much for the last 2 decades. You don't see what's on the inside until you're on the inside. And if you have a turnover rate as a coach of all these employees leaving you all the time, all these clients giving bad reviews. If you have to, here's another one. If you have to rebrand your entire brand because you got so many negative reviews, you're not a guru. Okay. You're a scam, con artist, cult leader. That's it. And I don't want to see that in this industry anymore. I am fed up with this industry. That's what this whole episode is about. And it's in the coaching side, it's in the supplement side. And I'm not just being this like whiny baby, complainer that I'm not bigger than them in the industry or whatever. No, I just see right through it and I actually help people and change their lives, and I don't rip them off and promise them all these false promises and then bounce them around because they don't have the knowledge I do and we do as coaches. So this person may be knowledgeable in some degree, but they're too knowledgeable that they're scamming you because they know how to, and it's gross. And it does not belong in the health and fitness industry. And we got to speak up about this because they're going to keep doing what they do. It's going to continue to compound for them. And no matter how many people leave them or employees or bad reviews they get, they're going to keep going because the numbers are the other way around. Because they're influencing and lying to that many more people than they are at a time with their influence and their power and their followings, that the voices are not loud enough for all the ones that have been messed up or whatever by their product or their scam or their fake coaching or whatever. We got to speak up about it. And you absolutely should. These people deserve major big lawsuits. 7 figures plus a month, multiple 7 figures a month. That's what we're talking about here. This is why it's disgusting to me. While they get to laugh on their yachts while you're still sick and you have no clue what's going on, because you've been lied to for 5 years, but you've paid them a lifetime value that they're worried about of probably $100K. So you're broke, you're stressed, you're still sick, and they're laughing on a yacht because they just know all this stuff. How come you didn't get healthier? Let that one sink. Let that one sink in, okay? That's what we're at today. That is our time. And I'm going to go ponder on this for the rest of the day because I am just fired up with all of this and fed up with the industry.